This meeting is being recorded, yeah? Alright. Okay. Salam sejahtera. Selamat kembali kepada the latest episode of ESCM Viewz di bulan Ramadan yang mulia ini. So kita ada guest-guest yang hebat. Kita ada guest tetap kita, Zayani di dalam kereta, namanya Zayani apa? Dah buka puasa bro? Buka puasa bro? Alright, thank you.
Apa?
Biasalah. Dan kita ada, aku rasa lepas ni aku nak kena bagi dia jadi kita punya panelis tetap lah. We have Kevin in the house. Hey Kevin, how are you?
I thought I'm the emergency panelist. Like no one
itulah, kita kena upgrade you kepada panelis tetap. And we are very fortunate to have the Virgin Rishi Kumar. Because first time bro, first time. This Rishi si tak dengar bro, unfortunately you punya sound ada problem sikit. Kita tak dengar. Muka dah handsome tapi tak dengar suara.
Tak dengar juga sekarang ni.
Sekarang dah dengar.
Try to adjust my.
Okay, sekarang dah dengar. So Rishi ni, I've been trying to get him on board to record him since last year. Janji, but he is a man of his word. So yeah, Rishi.
Busy lah, jadi bapak. Busy jadi bapak lah.
Berani buat, berani tanggung. Pernah dengar tak perkataan tu? So okay, by the way, kita ni ada lagi 10 hari sebelum hari raya. So hopefully this weekend, after this weekend boleh lah sambut hari raya lah. Saya rasa okay. Let's start. There are going to be 2 topics saja hari ni, very short. First is our post-match evaluation so-called of our match against Leicester. And of course the upcoming derby yang I think for the last few seasons always berat sebelah, kena taruh maximum, some more playing at Anfield. So it's against our
last derby berapa lah? Aku tak ingat dah.
Kalah lah. 4 something lah. Aku pun tak tahulah. Okay. Alright. So Rishi, I'm gonna start with Rishi first. Yeah. So Rishi, I understand that you have yet to miss any of our live matches. So what is your personal thoughts about Everton so far this season under Frank Lampard? I nak dengar you.
Okay, for this season, I have never been optimistic lah, since the beginning of the season, starting from Rafa's appointment. But since you specifically asked me under Frank Lampard, it is definitely better than Rafa's reign, but not too much of a progress. Because if you see the signings that Frank Lampard make, Dele Alli, and then he brought in Van de Beek, and then also, if I'm not mistaken, Patterson, right?
Yeah, no.
Bro, I can't hear you, bro.
Sorry. Patterson bukan. Ada lagi satu tu. Mama Arab tu. Apa nama dia tu, Zaidi? Apa nama?
El Ghazi.
El Ghazi. Itu pun tak nampak batang hidung.
The one is also from Rafa.
Yeah, you see, the signings so far okay lah, except for maybe Al Ghazi. Dele Alli, not too much work, but in the last game against Leicester, you can see that he's actually trying to put a shift in. So that has been a bit of a positive. But apart from that, no need to talk about Frank Lampard's reign lah. Starting from the beginning of the season until now, not too much optimistic. That is my personal view of my beloved club. If there is a way to delete the season, I would probably delete the entire season because it has not been going well, except for 1 or 2 matches like the Arsenal and the United match. I think this one gives us a little bit of a happiness, but overall, for 32 games, not much of a excitement compared to last season when we were under Carlo Ancelotti.
Sangat kritikal nampaknya Rishi Kumar, sangat kritikal. mungkin sebab Rishi ni dia dikelilingi air. Kevin dia dikelilingi lautan tetapi kontinen. Rishi dia pulau kecil jadi dia mungkin dia lagi stres ya. Alright, thank you for your outlook of the season so far.
Nothing wrong, nothing right.
Okay. Alright. Now we'll go with Kevin. Kevin, in 2 sentences, please round up our performance against Leicester. 2 sentences only.
2 sentences only.
Yes. I just came back from training, so I'm going to be very specific.
I'm gonna make one sentence only.
1 sentence better.
Okay, Rondon made a difference.
Hashtag. Can you hear that?
Hashtag.
Can you hear that?
Smile, baby.
Okay, so he made a difference. In what way? I just want to find out, when you say he made a difference, in what way? You know?
He was a target man. He drew the defenders towards him. He flicked on for Richie and everyone else to move. Right before that, they were struggling. No target man. Even when DCL was around, DCL wasn't a target man like Rondon is. Rondon is strong, right? He's strong. He can wrestle with all the defenders. But you know, so I think we were missing him, and I think that's why we need him for the next match.
Even the try pun is Rondon kan. He passed on to Richardson. The first try.
Yeah,
he came in.
Because correct. Yeah, we have flick on.
Okay, I think there's a reverse in role, because you know, during the good old days when DCL was scoring for fun, Richie was the target man. He was pulling players. He was pulling defenders, leaving space for DCL. Yeah. So now I think the role has reversed, and my worry is that who's been scoring so far? Richarlison, right? So what happens if you know DCL is out? What happens if we lose Richarlison like the last time? We didn't have both of them. So Zaini, aku risau ni. Aku risau ni. Dia aja. Nak harapkan siapa?
No good.
Nak harapkan siapa?
Welcome to bye-bye EPL.
I mean, seriously, DCL injured. Even if he's not injured, he's like a pale version of himself. 50%, 60%, 70%. So I'm worried. The sole provider is Richarlison. So Rishi, do you share my concern?
I actually share your sentiments, because when you say if Richarlison leaves Everton at one point of time, I mean, how many players have left us over the years, but then we still continue to progress as a team? Yes, I agree. I think the few players that we failed to replace, like Lukaku, I don't think so. I don't think so. DCL is up to his level yet. And then we have never replaced Ghana and Barry. I don't think so. Alan, don't get me wrong. He's a good player, but he is not as good as Ghana or Barry. And then now we have Dokore. I think these players, they can reach to that level, but we need replacement, an ideal replacement for those players who have left. So when Richarlison is not there, doesn't matter. We have always moved on from replacements. We just need to get replacement who is idealistically proven in the league and possibly better than him in terms of ratio rate. I cannot critique his work rate, Richarlison. Maybe when you look at his goals versus his appearance, maybe not so much, but his work rate is something that I cannot comment about, because very impressive time for us. When I say
Kevin senyum tu.
Because I'm already thinking about Joseph's favorite player, Maxime.
Oh yeah, Rondon.
No, I think.
But we need a replacement.
Yeah, but I think I know where Rishi is going with this, and I totally agree, because guys, should we go down to the championship? Strikers are cheaper. Rishi stress. Okay, no. Joke aside. Now to Kevin, let's talk about. I can't even call it a big game. You know, the derby is not like last time lah. I mean, the last time is I think the last time, if I were to consider last time was, you know, the early 2000s up to the late 2008 2000. That's it. Anything after that, for me to call it a derby, is one-sided. What kind of derby is that? It's one-sided. So I'm not going to call it a derby, but it's a big match. All the matches
also pretty one-sided to us because they did not manage to get against us. So it was blooming kind of thing, you know.
Okay. It's a sad situation, but you're trying to do that thingy lah. Okay, never mind. Okay. So what kind of result can we expect, Kevin, this Sunday?
It's a good question, right? Who will be more nervous for the game? Liverpool will be against us. Do you think they'll be nervous?
Definitely.
They might be worried that we
definitely, because we are desperate. Matches against teams who are in the bottom 4 or 5 is always. Remember when during our time, kita main dengan team kat bawah. Banana skin. Hello, we are the bloody banana lah, weh.
Yeah, that's right. So there's a chance, right? We might either draw or win this game. A small chance, because we are desperate. We are so desperate. Liverpool will be also quite scared of us because they don't want to lose the game, because it might make them lose the the PL Premier League, right? So both sides will be very nervous in this match, I think.
Okay. Because I remembered, I think there was a season, and then when we brought the game to them, and konon that was the turning point when their season took a downturn, right? Okay, Zayani. Zayani. So apa pendapat Zayani? Ni ada cara.
Okay, kawan-kawan, my friends baru balik from watching Liverpool live. All the games they won lah, right? Obviously, how many in a row they're winning. Obviously, their forms are way better than us lah kan. But if you look at the El Clasico, Barcelona pun menang dengan Madrid kan hari tu, right? So Madrid was on fire, right? Champions League or not, tapi kalah El Clasico. So I don't know. It's open. It's open.
Very good.
It is.
Right?
Okay.
Hopefully Liverpool will play fatigue, dah penat sikit, and then they run nak focus the EPL. Yeah, but Kevin is right. But Champions League is coming. They got all the cups they want to win. So maybe I don't know. They lose up some focus.
True.
Yeah.
Ni tiga-tiga dia orang nak. Premiership,
Champions
League dengan FA Cup. You know, so that's the in terms of one, kita panggil Holy Trinity lah, whatever lah you call it kan. Treble atau boring, treble old fashion kan. So Rishi dia nak cakap tadi, aku nampak dia punya janggut tadi bergerak tadi, mulut dia tutup, janggut dia bergerak. So your thoughts on Sunday?
My thoughts on Sunday. You see, I actually read a comment from our Madam President on Facebook. One of the comments saying that it's going to be a toxic weekend, you know. And I couldn't agree more with her, because I think it will be toxic also, because like what Kevin said, I think they're more fired up because of the Premier League. You know, they want to win the league. So on one side, we want to avoid the drop. So this will be and winning the Premier League will be their fire. So it'll be a very tense match, like it has been for all the derbies. But the thing about Everton is that they are Everton, you know. If we can Everton this game, I think I'll be very. So my thoughts is that my mind says that it's going to be a drubbing. We are going to get trashed like nobody's business. Probably 4 or 5 goals.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Being very realistic, it is probably going to. But my heart says, I mean, it's Everton. Come on, you know, you don't want your team to lose. So, Nicky, 1-0 win. Last minute VAR call on a penalty, an offside goal, which is wrong.
Everton.
Liverpool.
But, hopefully it can turn out to be like what I wanted to be. But I've
Yeah.
not the high hopes on this match. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, okay. I do share your sentiment, but for me, to be politically correct, I would like to call for a draw. You know why or not? Because I don't want some. You know why or not? Because I don't want some idiot to say, "Oh, it's okay to go to the championship. At least we won against Liverpool." Nah. That's why I don't want it to happen. So let's go for at least for a draw. You know, because the moment you know what happens, the moment we win against Liverpool, you know, I don't know, unless the team, they are mentally, how do I say this, prepared to take it to the next level, then we'll become the other side of Everton. Game besar menang, game kecil semua kita kalah. Hey, just a friendly reminder, yes, we have one match extra, but Burnley, the closest, has the easiest pass. Their path is easy, and if they continue to play like they've been playing the last few matches, no matter what we do also, you know, and we go away with the draw or whatever, okay, we're going to buy strikers from the championship, cheap ones. Rishi, you'll get your wish. Yeah.
Rondon can play lah. Rondon can start every game.
Rondon memang layak main dekat championship. Dia akan jadi star. Championship dia akan jadi star. Yeah. No, I'm not, to be fair, he's good. He's okay. You know, once in a while he's like that. But to play, you know lah, Kevin, all out 90 minutes dia pun tak boleh. Nak kata nak panggil nak panggil dia super sub pun tak tentu lagi, but he can make that difference lah. He should be making that difference.
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
He can.
All right. So prediction. Rishi did say, I want Rishi to commit. So he needs to think. Trash, win. Trash, win. So I need you to commit. So I'll start with Zayani first. Prediction, Zayani.
Tak ada trash, kalah lah.
Ya, kalah. Tapi tak trash lah.
Tak.
Dua gol.
Dua gol lah.
Dua gol. Okay, kalah, 2 goal difference. Okay, Kevin.
If Rondon plays 1-0, we win.
I've heard that before. If Rondon plays, we'll win 1-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. If Rondon don't play, Kevin,
We get trash 3-0.
you can make that difference. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I know, because I can't understand. He's not a defensive player. How come? Okay, never mind. It's okay. Never mind. I can't see him running back, you know, like that. So he's not that type of player. Rishi, come on, man. Be firm. Trash, win, draw. Trash, win, draw.
Trash lah, bro.
Oh shit.
What's the scoreline?
Tak dengar suara.
I can see all your actions.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
Now can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason that I'm going with trashing is that because they are Liverpool and we are Everton. You know, look at the games that they have played and look at the gameplay of ours. You know, it is kids against men. You know, so hopefully I'm wrong. I really hope that I will turn out to be wrong.
You were right. Your prediction was spot on against Leicester. So I'm just.
That's less.
I mean, that was my only correct prediction. Because I kind of actually was fearful for Leicester because they actually play good football. But like Everton, this season they have not been up to that level like they always have been. But in this case, I cannot be more wrong lah for Liverpool. I think they are flying at the moment and we are just looking for our body. So
okay.
It is
trashing. So what's the scoreline? Give me a scoreline. Your definition of a trashing.
It's a trashing
cannot be worse.
Scoreline. It's like adding salt to the wound, man.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm hearing something like 4-0 or 5-1. Okay, never mind.
Around there.
Right. So around there. Okay, for me, I think it's going to be 2-2. I think it's going to be 2-2.
Mm.
Yeah. We'll race ahead within the first 10 minutes. And then second half, we're going to play like shit. Liverpool is going to score. And then everyone watching, you know, the two things under there will start to go up, you know. But we'll end up as a draw. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. All right. So I think that's it lah. Kita tak nak cerita banyak. Let's enjoy Saturday. Let's enjoy Saturday and Sunday morning afternoon. Before
Not sure if why, but let's hope for the best.
let's hope for the we
Okay,
always
kalau
hope.
ada request, kalau kena trash, let's get Rishi in again. If kena trash.
Boleh. It's up
Kevin
dia,
boleh join,
depends lah.
Zal.
Kalau dia available,
Ya.
dia okay kan. Kita tak buat perjanjian
Dia
lagi
punya
kalau
post.
Rishi.
Kalau
Kan?
betul kena trash.
Kita belum buat perjanjian, apa-apa jadi dia kena cukur janggut. Kita tak nak pergi situ lagi,
Ah.
relax dulu, nanti dulu. Kata dia tak boleh cukur, nanti anak dia menangis.
But-
Kalau dia cukur,
but
anak dia
Rishi,
mesti menangis.
Rishi, Kevin, kita orang pernah kan, macam we have to shoot, right? So,
Yeah.
you know the feeling after losing and then you have to do this, right? It's like, what you going to talk about? You are playing like shit.
There's nothing to say, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's nothing to say.
Alright, so with that, I think we're gonna end our recording for today. I would like to say thank you again, Kevin, our what emergency guest. Zaini, thank you very much for joining us, even though you are driving to on the way pergi rumah in-law, Oh, dia dah putus. Okay, and Rishi, thank you for joining us. It's great for you to join us. So everyone, do take care. We are Everton. Come on, you Blues!
Toxic weekend.
Toxic
Toxic weekend.
Alright. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
You know,